took the time to tell. Even if I told you, you wouldn't understand that you and I is lost forever. Under all this emptiness, each time I try to get inside, you run a mile, no time for talking. Amelia, Amelia, how could you lead me on this way? I knew I should have stayed away. Amelia, Amelia, there's nothing more left to say. It's time to go our separate ways. They say that time is a healer. I don't believe what they say. I'm broken anyway. Ever since we parted, all this pain has started. It's never ending. Under all this emptiness, each time I try to get inside, you run a mile, no time for talking. Amelia, Amelia, how could you lead me on this way? I knew I should have stayed away. Amelia, Amelia, there's nothing more left to say. It's time to go our separate ways. Don't tell me you love me when you're sorry. It's not enough. Who knows? Only this time I'm broken free. Ooh, Amelia, Amelia, how could you lead me on this way? I knew I should have stayed away. Amelia, Amelia, there's nothing more left to say. It's time to go our separate ways. Amelia, Amelia, how could you lead me on this way? I knew I should have stayed away. Amelia, 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 Amelia,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream Saturday. I hope you guys have had a good weekend so far and that your week was good as well. I was semi-tempted there to just end the live stream because of that slow fade to black that we have after Amelia It just seemed like that was just going to be the end of everything. But it's not. It's just the beginning. So, yeah, hello to you guys in the live chat room tonight. Let me give you guys a shout out. We have in there Ruth, Heather, Desert Deluge, Laura Lee, Cindy, Kevin, Billy, Howard, Angela, Debbie, Barbara, Dwayne. And Rose going through there as well. And yeah, it's all jumping through a bit too quickly now, but Karen in there as well. Teresa, PM1123. So, oh, hello. Now, let me see. 1, 2, checking mic levels, because earlier I was getting some feedback through my microphone. So I turned down the mic level, but we are now back. So I was just doing a shout out to the live chat room. Now if you want to hear the beginning of the live stream, you're going to have to go back and turn it up really loudly. This is something that I used to do. And I mean, yeah, I can see, everyone's a little bit delayed saying, oh yeah, we can't hear what's going on. So I was just explaining what was going on. But like I used to do back in the day, and this would have been listening to your records, vinyl records on a record player, the turntable thing that was, I'm talking pre CDs here. So what I used to do is gradually turn up the volume when it was a fade out on a song, gradually turn up the volume as it faded out to keep it at the same level, to see if I could hear any extra bonus bits that were normally too quiet to be able to hear, but I turned up really loud. But anyway, yeah, so that's what people are going to have to do to hear the beginning of the live stream tonight. Turn up really loud, but then always remember to turn it back down again. And yeah, it used to be turning up and down. There wasn't a button that went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was, you had to turn kind of the knob, and that meant that you could just very slowly adjust the dial so that you kept that fade out at the same level. Problem was, when the next song came in and it caught you by surprise, then especially if you're listening in headphones, it meant that you went deaf. Or it means that you just get busted from everyone in your house knowing that first of all you're listening to the record player, which you probably shouldn't be doing because you scratch them and your parents get really annoyed. But then yeah, also the whole street will know what you're doing. So yeah, that's what I used to do. And it means that on a lot of songs, even though you can't really hear what's going on, in my head, I know that there's a bit where, for example, the drummer might, throw in a half-time snare or something, but normally you wouldn't hear it because it's so low on the fade out. But I heard it because I turned out really loudly. So, right, yeah, just to reiterate what I said, I did say hello and welcome to another live stream Saturday. And obviously hope that you had a good week and that your weekend started well. And then I did the shout outs, so let's just do a few of those. Nancy, Dwayne, Billy, Ninja, Kitty, Alison, Teresa, Ava, Rice, Pamela, Desert Deluge, Frank, Angela, Lauralee, Billy, Sue, Melody Rocks. Hello. So I've covered probably quite a lot of names tonight. So let's get things organised on the screen. First of all, the names of my patrons that make this all possible in the first place. So a massive thank you to these people on the screen. You know who you are because they make this all possible. Everything that I do on the channel, and I wouldn't be live streaming either without the support of these people. So thank you. You know who you are. Now, the other serious business for tonight is to get the likes goal up on screen. Now, tonight's mission is set at 325 likes. So if you can hit the thumbs up as you come through the door, that would be very much appreciated. And then we'll bust out the guitar and have, fill jam number 338. And we'll see what happens with that. So let's get the likeometer up on screen because we are at 168 so far. Well, that's a good start because, we are getting to, well, we're now over halfway to the target, I think. So yeah, because that would be like 338, but it's jumping up. So yeah, if we get a spike of the likes, that would be great. Thank you everyone for doing the thumbs up. Let's see if we can get the fireworks going off in the background. There they are. And well, I just realized that when the fireworks go off in the background, it makes my hair look even bigger. Or maybe my hair is as big as it seems when the fireworks go off, but when it does the masking in order I don't know what you call it, if it's just called masking. That's what I refer to it as with video editing, the masking of myself and my hair in order to find or be able to see the fireworks in the background. So let's finally get up on screen the donations tab, because you don't have to donate, just watching is great. So I know that some people do donate, and I mean, it is very much appreciated, but I think it's important that they know between 45 and 60% goes to YouTube through the Super Chat window, and between 3 and 5% goes to PayPal through the PayPal link, which you can find in the description below. But you don't have to donate, as I've already said. And just while I remember, let's give a plug of the mug, which we've got here. I haven't done that in what seems like years. So yeah, if you want to get your hands on any of the merchandise, including authentic vocal merchandise, by the way, then yeah, you can click on the tray underneath this video, or click on the link in the description below. So now I think what is happening with the channel at the moment is because I missed, I don't know, probably a record amount of streams while the World Cup was on, because England just happened to be playing on a Tuesday night, then a Saturday night, then a Tuesday night, and it's just the way that it fell. And it's once every 4 years, so I decided to watch the England matches. But because of that, I mean, previously when I've missed a live stream, the algorithm kicks you in the face. And it stops telling people about your videos. So I think that's certainly what's happened at the moment. And yeah, I'm going to have to just be strict, as I always have been, really, with my live streams, and yeah, get up a bit of a head of steam again. I was still releasing videos, but I think for whatever reason, yeah, YouTube sees a missing of a live stream as a a cross against your name or your channel. So it stops telling people about your videos, which is a bit annoying, because I know that, especially when people are asking for a particular video, then I know that they're probably not getting told that I've just released the video that you requested. So yeah, a bit of a pain, but we will push forward. Talking about pushing forward and releasing videos on the channel, tomorrow night, and this is going to be released at 8 PM as always. That's what I aim for on a Sunday and Friday and a Wednesday. With tomorrow night's video, I think it's the most data that I've ever looked through for an analysis video. But the video, it's not like a 3-hour video. It's still, I think, maybe 17 or 18 minutes. So it's still the regular length of a video, but the amount of data that I sifted through in order to make that video was, yes, ridiculous. Not that in the video I'm presenting hundreds of different performances. It's probably only maybe 8 different performances, but it's just the amount of information that I've kind of gone through in order to, I guess, cross-reference things that I'm sent. Because this is the other side of it, is some people will send me links to video files or YouTube videos, and when it's on YouTube it's a little bit easier, because I can just go directly to that YouTube video and then I can include that link, and then people can cross-reference it. But when I'm sent files that aren't a particular YouTube video, then I have to try to find that file on the internet. And the problem is with some bands and some artists are more strict than others. They remove videos quite quickly from when they've been uploaded to the internet. So it means that somebody might be sending me a video that they've recorded and they got it from YouTube, but now that video has been removed from YouTube, so you can't cross-reference it and it's not there. And yeah, tomorrow night's video, I think maybe you'll understand as to why things are disappearing and going. But the good thing is that when, you know, doing the analysis video, I've got all the files, so it means that we know that they did exist. And yeah, it's actually going to be, I think, maybe the first ever video where I've put in the description that if you want to cross-reference the files, all of the performances, then you can email me and I will send a link to download them, because obviously I've got all the files from when the performances were available online. So it means that if people do want to cross-reference everything, then we can do. But it's just, yeah, getting to the point where bands and artists seemingly are so scared of being found out for what they are doing, and they don't want the public to know. So yeah, look out for that one tomorrow night, because yeah, it's I think one of those videos that is maybe similar to another huge artist that I featured, where yeah, she or he had the biggest selling tour of all time, and yeah, made what, $2 billion from it. So I think it's similar in terms of what I've been asked to look at. But yeah, you'll be able to check it out tomorrow night. Look out for that video. Right, now let's get into the vote for tonight's cover video to get everything out there and organised. At the moment, I can see that In My Dreams has 55% of the vote, and this is going to be my version of that song. If you want to hear A Design for Life, then click on that at the top of, it's actually at the bottom of the live chat room now. It changed. So yeah, it's relatively close, only 55%. So yeah, maybe it's going to be Dokken tonight. Who knows? The other song's Manic Street Preachers. So yeah, it'll be my version of either of those two songs. So you can look out for that. Now, with the channel, yesterday we had a video, and today I released a shorts video from that video. And that's what I tend to do, is I'll release a video, and then the shorts videos are just snippets that I've edited or taken out of the video in order to you know, just feature a little bit of the video, and then people might see the shorts and then they click on the related video. There's always the video that it comes from in the description of the shorts video. But anyway, we are back to I don't know, just highlighting things that are, I think, a bit misleading, a bit dishonest. And I wrote as tonight's live stream, the title is, what did I write? Like, we're questioning reality or something like that, because of this world that we're entering. Now, the problem is we're entering this world of things being created that can look realistic and they can sound realistic, and in the future they're only going to be more realistic. So spotting the difference between the dream world and kind of AI and things that don't exist and the real world is becoming more and more difficult. So what's the policy on uploading things, for example, to YouTube, because people can't tell the difference? And I mean, it could be the case that YouTube, because it's all automated, it can't tell the difference either. So creators are given the responsibility to be honest and say whether what they're uploading is AI or not. And yesterday's video was addressing that fact, that unfortunately the shunned at a funeral person who is creating this AI content is, even after my video, and I think the interview that I featured with Ethan, who creates everything and doesn't tell everyone it's AI, I think in that interview they are indirectly referencing my video that I did on them, because it has had quite a lot of views now. And with that indirect reference, it meant that there's a question in the interview that was interesting, and we kind of got into that in last night's video, but it's just the fact that in that interview, he's saying that, you know, it's really easy to find out. It's on the website, and then I show in the video it's not. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame, and I will point this out if I see it, especially when somebody says, oh, it's really easy to find out, and they know the policy, the terms and conditions of being a YouTube creator, and then they still choose to not disclose it as AI. And the upload is all AI. The music is AI and the image is AI. And I said in my video that even just uploading an image that is AI, you have to disclose that. That's the terms and conditions of YouTube. So yeah, I'll always mention it when I can see that somebody is saying one thing and they are contradicting that by not being honest. And yeah, it was kind of what, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. It was definitely kind of within the week that they've uploaded this video and not being honest about it. And again, going back to like my first video that I did, was it even this year? If it was, it would have been earlier in the year, but it might have even been last year. So he's had all of that time to be a little bit more honest about it. And as of a few days ago, he's still not saying that it's AI. And he also makes this claim that, oh, YouTube usually tags AI stuff. If it did tag all AI videos and images, then there wouldn't be any need for YouTube to ask creators to disclose whether it's AI or not. So yeah, I mean, it might be the case that YouTube is now rolling out some kind of AI that's trying to spot AI, but it's clear that it's not working, because a few days ago, yeah, he did another upload, another song, which ironically is live. It's another one of those live songs that's been uploaded. The other thing that I think he must be doing is going through his comment section, just removing negative comments, because he doesn't want to break the illusion. I saw somebody there, and I used this actually as a quote in my thumbnail. Somebody said, these girls are amazing and they can actually sing. And this is why he must be removing the comments that are trying to say it's AI, it's not real people, because then the people making those comments will see other people's comments and think, oh, I thought it was real women singing. And then they will realise. But of course, by not disclosing it, not having it on the website or anything like that, it means that people don't know, which means that people are going to listen to more of it because they think it is actually women, real women singing. And yeah, because it's not openly disclosed, that they believe something that is a lie. And just the fact that it's all pivoting on religion as well, like I said in my video, it's not a good look. If you're trying to be really, you know, honest and open and trying to, I don't know, promote your faith and your beliefs, then don't promote lying and being dishonest, because that's going to have the opposite effect. So yes, a bit of a shame that that's still going on. Yeah, so today's, and by the way, today's shorts video, I had a picture of, and this is just taken from the Shunned at a Funeral, you know, website and things that they have going on. Obviously, it's an AI image. And I do say on there that, yeah, these, or this girl band are unreal or something like that. And somebody did comment and say, because I'm using a play on words there, saying that they're not real. They are unreal. And somebody commented saying, oh, I think you should change it to fake, because unreal could be just a compliment. And then I thought, but if somebody does think that this girl band, and we call them girl bands here in the UK, where it's women that are in a band, and we call them boy bands when it's men in a band. So it's nothing against boys and girls. But anyway, so there might be a case that they look at this girl band and people might think, oh, they're unreal. Let me check them out. So then they'll watch the shorts video and then they'll realise that they're not real. So they're unreal. And I thought, yeah, it's probably better that people watch the reel, the reel, that's on Instagram, the shorts video. It's better for them to watch the shorts video to at least now know the truth than I don't know, just disregard it, because I think sometimes when you say, oh, this is fake, or that's fake, or it's, you know, fake news, just the word fake has kind of almost like a derogatory impression, or maybe it leaves that, so people might not even watch the shorts because they'll think it's just having a go at a band or something. So yeah, I think then I just left it as unreal so people can watch that shorts video. And yeah, I think the more people that find out about things that are untrue and learn the truth about something, that can only be a good thing. And I think even for the band, for the creator, if religion is the backbone of what you're doing, then what I'm doing can only be a good thing for you, because it means that I'm making you more honest. I'm telling people the truth. So yeah, that can only be a positive thing given the nature of what it's all supposed to be about. So yeah, a bit of a shame that we're kind of still in that boat. And I know that some people have said, oh, but you know, let's not take our eye off the ball here, because there are lots of other, you know, AI bands that aren't disclosing this. And obviously it's impossible for me to go out and look and try to find every single band or artist ever who's using AI and not disclosing it. All I can do is put a spotlight on it so that people become aware of it, so then they're a little bit more diligent when they go out onto the internet and start listening to things, and at least they have the question in their mind of whether this is real or not. Because yeah, I mean, that's the first port of call, because otherwise, yeah, if you try and focus on everything, it's impossible. But also, yeah, it means that you can't kind of, I mean, it's a great case study to show that even one that is supposed to be, you know, religious, and something that's supposed to be totally honest and open and transparent, and even one that is, or the creator that's being interviewed by other media organizations or reporters, that even those aren't honest. So it's really important to question everything. I mean, and that goes for everything in the world, not only kind of AI music and AI images, but just question everything. Just build up your objective data, and then believe what you want to believe based on objective facts. Because then you'll always be in the strongest position, because somebody will say, yeah, I don't agree with what you believe. What possible reasons have you got for what you believe in? And then you just pull out your file of facts and you say, well, here's all the objective information that I've based my beliefs on, and it is proven and it can be cross-referenced. So that is what I'm placing my faith in. So yeah, always try to get as much objective data, objective information as you can, because there's a lot of subjective stuff out there, and yeah, that's where the problems happen. But it's great that there's at least an interview where the reporter asked a question about the honesty or the misleading nature. But yeah, if I were conducting that interview, I'd be asking a lot of questions and citing a lot of things. I'd say, well, here you uploaded this and you didn't disclose it. Why did you do that? And here, actually on your website, you don't mention the 2 letters AI. Why haven't you mentioned that if you're so open and honest about things? Yeah, it would just be one point after the next of asking questions, but we all know the answer. We all know the true answer for it in the end. So yeah, right. Now, having said all that, I know that I did a video on AI as well, where I was just talking about, and this is another shorts video that I did with just a doll. And it's something like meet my wife, because I said in the video about people saying, oh yeah, using AI is exactly the same as using session musicians, and I likened that to marrying a doll being exactly the same as marrying a real woman, or it can be anything. Marrying a man, you could get a He-Man doll, or G.I. Joe dolls, and then you say that, oh yeah, no, it's exactly the same as marrying a real person. So yeah, it's just weird when people say that they know they're talking about AI, so it can't be exactly the same. Anyway, let's jump into, I think we had a donation over on PayPal. I will just jump into this because it's from Ian, who's donated £1. So thank you for that, Ian. I'll just move this out of the way so I can see what's going on. And Elrod has donated £6. So thank you for that, Elrod. And that's a straight up donation like the previous one. Cindy has donated £25. So thank you for that, Cindy. And the message is, update, shunned at a funeral, put out a new video today called The Poor Man's Funeral. It does not have the AI designation on it. Still, no shame about the dishonesty. Well, I can't say that I'm shocked that that's the case, that Ethan has uploaded something today and hasn't disclosed that it's AI. So, yeah, it's all a bit of a shame, really. That I think with his interviews as well, and if you do read them, because that wasn't the only one that I read, but he also mentions other things about, you know, his life and, you know, his disability and being a single father and different things that, I don't know, it's difficult to take that given the dishonesty of what's being shown online and I guess the dishonesty of his actions. So, I mean, it's very easy reading all of that kind of stuff to then become a little bit cynical about it and say, well, why are we including all of that information? What's the reason behind it? Why are we not disclosing that, you know, what you're doing is AI? So, yeah, it's all a bit of a shame, I think. Cindy says there's no shame about the dishonesty, but all I can do is just, you know, say what is true, what is real, what is objective, and hopefully people will see the wrongs of their way and think, oh, actually, by not mentioning AI anywhere on my whole website, even in the legal disclaimer, there's no mention of AI. Maybe that is misleading. So, yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I do have some breaking news, because what I tend to do is check on Google, because Google has a search function that is AI, and sometimes I type in, with my videos that I have done in the past, I type in whether AI is going to give a truthful answer to what I'm typing in. So I can say, was this particular performance fully live, or was it pre-recorded, you know, or lip-synced or mimed? And then AI will give an answer. Now, unfortunately, because official sources is what AI goes to, it will give the incorrect answer. And I did this with the Celine Dion Olympics opening ceremony. So I typed in whether that was live or not, and of course it came back. AI came back saying the performance was fully live. Yeah, oh no, I think it said 100% live, because it's quoting it from an official source from, you know, the Olympic opening ceremony. So then I typed in, but hasn't it been proven that it was pre-recorded and lip-synced? And then AI came back and said, you are correct. It has been objectively proven that it's... So this is the problem with AI, that it always goes to the official sources first, but then it did say afterwards, but, you know, I've kind of checked since. It did say, in the future, I will take into consideration all independent media and reporting so that the answer is more balanced, rather than only relying on official sources. But then, yeah, a little bit later, I then checked again, and it just gives the official source answer. But the reason that I'm mentioning all of this is because now and I'm going to check this now live as I am on, as I'm live, but as I'm on Google, I'm going to type in shunned at. Now, here's what's happened. So, and I don't know whether this is to do with me and releasing shorts videos over the last few months and the 2 or 3 videos that I've done and last night's video as well. If you type into Google now, shunned at a funeral, just type that in. Underneath it, Google is now saying AI persona. So I know that, the way that it's uploaded to YouTube, it's not disclosed, and it's not disclosed on their website either. But at least the AI, or at least the Google search engine and the AI search engine, has now labelled it officially as an AI persona. So at least we've got that disclosure if people were to search for it on Google, which for me has got to be a win. It means that all of this just saying what it is, it does mean that Google eventually does look at it, and if all of the noise or most of the noise that's coming out about it is that it's AI, then Google will take that on board, and it's now labeling Shunned at a Funeral as an AI persona. And even just having that AI underneath the name can only be a positive thing. So if you guys, you might be one of you that wants to check it out, but it's because somebody just said, Angela said you are correct. So I saw one person and my brain changed guys to guy. Alex, says, do you do meet and greets? Only if I'm at an event. No, unfortunately I can't come out and meet everyone individually because I'm quite busy doing what I'm doing here day in, day out. But for events, that's kind of how it would work. And I've got nothing in the near future, but then again, sometimes things just happen. When I was at the gig with Taj and I was playing with Taj Farrant, that is just kind of one of those things where I was there and people could organize their diaries because I was in that place at that time, and that was something that I could guarantee. So as for things in the future, if I do go to any shows, then I'll let you guys know. This was something that I think it was when I was talking to Justin Hawkins, who was saying about Angine de Poitrine, the French, I was going to say the French, but it's kind of French Canadian band that are very technical, and we were I don't know whether this was in the interview, but anyway, we were talking about Angine de Poitrine, and we saw that they might be playing live in the UK, so maybe we can go and catch a performance. And there was something else that we thought, maybe if you're there at the same time. That was it. It was I was playing with Taj, and Justin was going to come down or see if he could come down, but then unfortunately he was touring, and that was kind of one of his dates, or at least he had a tour date, and he didn't get back to London until after the date. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if I were at an event and going to a show with someone, I've been with Jeff Scott Soto, we went to see Lita Ford. So if I am going to something, then I'll mention it, and people can find me there. But as for kind of individual meet and greets, that I don't do that, or even kind of big meet and greets, I don't really organise those kinds of things. It's a lot better for it to be part of something else that somebody else is organising, because I don't have the time to organise events like that. But anyway, yes, the AI persona shunned at a funeral, can only be a positive thing. And as for what is an AI persona, it's a good question. So I'm not sure of the definition of that, but at least there's now, because AI is avoided like the plague on the website and on YouTube as well with the uploads that Ethan does. So the fact that AI is now underneath their name, or the name of the band, can only be positive. So even though it's still not being disclosed from an upload from today, So thank you for that, Cindy, for the heads up. But let me just scroll to the next one. Orlando's donated £5, so thank you for that, Orlando. And the message is, this is late, but congratulations to your native England on defeating the French for 3rd place in the World Cup. So thank you for that. Yeah, we went out of the World Cup with a win, which is a rare thing. So, yes, it's... PM1123 said Lita Ford is still touring. So, yeah, she did... a few UK dates. This was at the O2 in London. So yeah, I'd like to say a few months ago, but the way that time moves, I feel like it could be maybe a lot longer than a few months ago, but it could even have been last year. Everything blurs into 1 year blurs into another one, and yeah, it's difficult to keep a track of time. But anyway, it was that was cool to meet up with Jeff in real life as well. So thank you for the donations over on PayPal. I will quickly jump into the we'll go into the super chat window if there's anything going on in there, because I haven't checked there yet. But it's just Merlin who has donated $5. So, and it's actually Merlin the Magic Dog. So thank you for that, Merlin, for that donation. And it's amazing what dogs can do nowadays. And he's got his own internet banking sorted and everything. So yeah, thank you for that. Right. Now, I didn't actually take in where we were at with the lycometer, because we are 308. So we are getting there. It's midnight, and we're looking for another 17 people to hit the thumbs up. Let's see if we can get some fireworks in the background. So yeah, if you could hit the thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. We'll bust out the guitar and have a jam. So now, the other thing is that because last week I was a little bit under the weather, and I'm feeling pretty much over it now, which is great. Still got a bit of an annoying nose, but it's now not blocked. It's more kind of sniffly, which is crazy considering the weather, because it's still in the high 20s, and I think it's going to be getting hotter over the next few days as well. But I think in the Isle of Wight there have been fires, in France there have been fires, in Spain there's like a state of emergency because of fires, and everyone's getting evacuated. So it's so hot in Europe now that there are just fires happening all over the place. And I guess that's something that you don't really think about when they talk about global warming and the fact that summers are going to get hotter and winters are going to get colder. And I have seen people on TV who say, oh yeah, great, the summers are going to be getting hotter, because in England we haven't really had hot summers, so people say, oh yeah, that would be great. But then you think, well, hang on, it seems like all of a sudden it's now too hot already. Like, we haven't gone through maybe 5 or 10 years of having a nice, warm, hot summer. It's now heat wave stuff. Like, we're in our 3rd heat wave of the year. So, and we haven't even got to our kind of hottest part of summer yet, or what would normally be the hottest part of summer. So, yeah, you don't really think about, well, if everything's really hot, everything's really dry, and it only takes a spark to start a fire, and if everything's really dry, everything's going to catch fire. So we're in a bit of a difficult situation at the moment. I mean, luckily here in the UK, touch wood, touch the guitar, there haven't been kind of too many kind of huge fires going on. But I mean, looking outside, and I was thinking, because the UK is quite green everywhere. I mean, in London, obviously, it's really kind of built up. But even still, we do have green belts, which are I just confused myself, because I thought of like karate or judo, where I'm sure there's a green belt, whereas is when you start doing it. But anyway, green belts are sections of land. That's what I'm talking about, where you're not allowed to build. So on all of that green land, obviously at the moment it's like it's yellow or it's brown because the land is so dry, because we haven't had any rain for a month now in the UK, which is crazy. But there might be a tiny bit of rain tomorrow, but obviously not enough to do anything. So it means that all of this land, and I was just looking around thinking, yeah, if a fire started there, that would catch fire, then that would catch fire, and all of that would catch fire because it's all so dry. And yeah, all of the grass and the trees are all connected. So yeah, we're kind of in dangerous territory if anything were to start. I think in most towns and cities, there's too much that can catch fire, so we've got to be careful. But this is what we're going through at the moment. Yeah, ridiculously hot weather. But the other thing is, with the kind of illness that I had last week, it meant that I didn't have my hair cut. And as you could probably tell, we're going back to a very long fringe days, and I will be having my hair cut in a couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm still kind of going back to the kind of longer fringe thing, but not the fringe having to do a centre parting type thing. Yeah, because it kind of gets annoying when you just can't see anything. Your peripheral vision, disappears. So yeah, we will be sorting their hair out in a couple of weeks' time. Right, now, where are we? 10 to midnight. I kind of feel like we have to jump into a Phil tune at some point, because Joe wanted to watch the library Phil tune, and that happened 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I pressed the wrong button, and I said, oh, we're gonna have to do that again, and I actually didn't press the wrong button. It was saved under the wrong title, so then we watched the wrong one again. So I feel like in the back of my mind we're going to have to watch that Phil tune, which maybe we can do tonight. But by the way, we are at 330 likes, so thank you everyone for hitting the thumbs up. It is very much appreciated. It means we will bust out the guitar and have a jam at the end of the live stream. And now I'm thinking about maybe getting into the cover, either the cover video early or getting into the Phil tune now. We do have a picture corner as well, so we've got 3 items that we have to try and organise, and the Phil jam. Maybe I can check how long the Phil jam's going to be, because if it's a long one, I have to obviously leave enough space for that at the end of the live stream. So what shall we do? And now the thing is, Joe can watch this on catch up, so it doesn't matter particularly that Joe might not be watching now. And to all of you people watching on catch up, hello, and thank you for tuning in. The only reason I say that is Elaine says Joe's not here. Is he? Wings of Pegasus. I don't know the answer to that, but I don't have, what did they call it, like psychic abilities to be able to know who's where and what they're doing at any one time in the world. But yeah, if Joe isn't here, and he's part of the catch-up crew sometimes, that's just the way it works with people not catching it live, then yeah, he'll be able to at least enjoy the library. But we'll jump into that in a second. Let's quickly skip this advert and I'll bring this to a close. It looks like we might be jumping into a bit of Dokken tonight. And here comes the result. The video we're going to be taking a look at is In My Dreams with 58% of the vote. And Design for Life had 42%. So, yeah, relatively close, but a comfortable enough win for In My Dreams. So this is going to be my version of the Dokken classic. As I always say, I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after. Rock!
In my dreams it's still the same. Your love is strong, it still remains.
And there we have it. That was my version of In My Dreams. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Now let's jump into Picture Corner and see what's going on in there tonight. So now what I do need to do is, well, the picture is working. I do need to make sure that I navigate, or how can I get to this? Now the problem that I've got is, because I did the Google search thing, it means that my browser isn't where it normally is on Facebook in order to get the messages that come with each picture. So we do have, now what's going on here? It's scrolled up really far, but anyway, we have this picture from Amy, and let's see. Oh, here we go. England v Argentina in Atlanta, Georgia. I got a World Cup t-shirt when in Texas recently. If there isn't a football move called a cowboy kick, there should be. So thank you for that. And yeah, what's going on here? England and Argentina. Oh, FIFA World Cup meetings, that says. And yeah, probably just showing where we've lost lots of times. But more importantly, we got some merch down here. We've got the authentic vocal mug and the Wings of Pegasus mug over here, of which there are a few. So yeah, thank you for purchasing those, Amy. And another shout out to the tray underneath this video, the merchandise, because you can click on that if you want to get any of the authentic vocal or Wings of Pegasus merchandise. And yeah, it looks like there's a cowboy doing a kick. There certainly isn't a cowboy kick. I think cowboy boots aren't going to be too good for playing football, but I guess if they've got a metal toe cap or something, then it could be good. Not very accurate, but you could maybe kick the ball quite hard and certainly kick your opponent quite hard. Right, now let's move on to the next picture, and here we have Barbara saying, last night I went to the Waukesha County Fair, I don't know about that pronunciation, to see 38 Special. Wore my Wings of Pegasus shirt. Great show. So thank you for that. And last but not least, we have Nancy, who says, I just received Phil's Persistent CD all the way from England. I'm very excited. I listen to his original music and his covers. He sings and plays beautifully. He's into metal, but his poignant lyrics and music, his ear for music is amazing. I'm so glad I found him on YouTube and Facebook. I've learned so much. So thank you for that. I kind of get the impression that Nancy didn't think or wasn't expecting that to be read out, because there's a lot of I don't know, reference to myself, but indirectly. But thank you very much for that, Nancy. And yeah, there we have it. And for whatever reason, it's now disappeared. So there we go. I mean, it's perfectly timed. It's almost like the end of the segment. So yeah, that was Picture Corner, and thank you guys for sending in your pictures. If you do have any merchandise that you want to model, you can head over to the Wings of Pegasus Facebook page. Should I say the Wings of Pegasus Facebook page, the official one, that's where I do everything, but there's a supporters page, and that's where the images come from. So, and that's what I get linked to. So yeah, you can head over to the Wings of Pegasus supporters group over on Facebook. So that's a group rather than the official page, which is my official page. But yeah, I don't really use Facebook, so that's why I get linked to everything, because yeah, I got very little time to be doing anything other than just spending time on YouTube. Even Instagram I struggle to use over there, because yeah, I'm just kind of busy doing things, video editing and recording everything that you see and hear. So just quickly, I can see that there's been a donation in the super chat window, so we will jump into, oh look, I meant to get rid of the likeometer, and I got rid of the likes goal. So let's jump into this. It is, there've been a few donations. So Orlando's donated $5. Thank you for this. The message is, the US leaving the World Cup with a win is quite rare as well. Laugh out loud. Thank you for that. And then I can't read this username. Is it Carl? Or something about a witch has donated $20. So thank you for that. Straight up donation. Orlando has then donated $2 again, saying giving the live stream another thumbs up, though goal was reached. So thank you for that. And Sue has donated $19.99. So thank you for that, Sue. And the message is, I'm going to wear an authentic vocal t-shirt when I see Rush on Thursday night. Doesn't get more authentic than that. So thank you for that, Sue. And yeah, my analysis video on Rush, I added that to the authentic vocal page as well. And there was a comment that I saw earlier where somebody said, something like, you might want to say that authentic vocal isn't someone reusing your content without your permission and things like that. But I think people who watch the channel here might see in my videos that I'm mentioning about authentic vocal, but then also in the authentic vocal videos, it's me introducing it. And it's not a normal analysis video. I take the analysis videos and mention that it is a fully authentic vocal, and that's what we're going to be jumping into. So yeah, it's a different video, a different start to the video of me introducing it. So if somebody were reproducing my content on another channel without my permission, they wouldn't have got me to do another intro for their bogus fake channel. I wouldn't have agreed to do that. So yeah, I don't think there's any real need for me to say that, oh no, it's real, it's not fake, because hopefully, I mean, there's interviews on there as well from other channels that have interviewed me that I've uploaded there as well. So yeah, it's absolutely all official, all authentic. So you can head over there if you want to. It's at Official Authentic Vocal on YouTube. And yeah, we're swimming against the tide. I said swinging, but yeah, we're swimming against the tide, as you know, with that particular YouTube channel, because YouTube doesn't want to push it out there very much because of its agreement with major record labels. But it's still doing relatively well. We've got over 7,000 subscribers, which is amazing. And yeah, hopefully we can get to a point where that channel gets the 10,000 hours that you need in order to then become a monetized channel. So if the channel becomes monetized, then hopefully, fingers crossed, if bands and artists want to send me their authentic vocal performances, when I upload it to authentic vocal, if we can get a lot of people watching their performances, then they can make money from the ad revenue by me putting it on authentic vocal, because that's what that means. Being monetized means that the people who own the copyright to what you're uploading, they can get money for it. So yeah, I think that'd be great if there are independent bands and artists that could actually make a little bit of money just from people watching their music online and checking them out on YouTube. And yeah, like I said, we are swimming against the tide, but hopefully, I mean, that would be amazing in some I don't know, in some alternate universe where in the future we've got just fully authentic voices and great live performances, and maybe millions of people are watching these authentic performances, and it means that the performers are getting paid from the ad revenue of the millions of people watching. So it might be the case that they can then maybe, instead of just having to do it part-time, they can maybe use that ad revenue to keep their careers going and maybe get to the next level in their careers, and then do another video, and then I can show that on authentic vocal as well. So yeah, I think that's probably quite a long way away, but that's the ultimate goal, is to let people know like who is actually doing fully live performances. And just having a place where we can go and appreciate those. So anyway, if you want to get involved directly in the authentic vocal movement, head over to patreon.com/authentic vocal, because yeah, it's just really us. It's just everyone that has a similar kind of drive to, I don't know, recognize real music that's out there. Then yeah, we just kind of have to do it ourselves. And it's very much how I do the Wings of Pegasus thing, is that it's just, you know, people's support that allows it to happen. And that's how, you know, things are working over on Authentic Vocal. Obviously it's very early days, but all the support over there and the support so far is very much appreciated. So yeah, thank you for checking that out as well. Now we are, I tell you what, I think the video, or should I say, I think Joe's gonna have to wait for the video, because the backing track is almost 7 minutes. So we're gonna have to jump into this. Here we go. X-Plan or XPN. I can't read it, it's too small. It says, Phil, I was unsubbed to AV again, so I just turned around and resubbed with the bell notifications on. This is like 3 times I've been unsubbed. No word of a lie. Now that's what I mean about swimming against the tide with that particular channel, is that there might have been a lot more subscribers to that, but YouTube is unsubscribing people when they subscribe, because YouTube doesn't want people to know that there are other bands and artists who might not be signed to major record labels who are doing things genuinely live, and yeah, and not being post-edited, post-pitch corrected, aren't miming or lip-syncing. They want the artists that are doing those things to be seen as, oh no, they are doing it fully live. So that's the problem. But all I can say is for people to go over there and please check it out and subscribe. Maybe hit the bell notification so that maybe it's less likely to unsubscribe you then. But yeah, it's very difficult, because yeah, YouTube can unsubscribe whoever they want. And the stupid thing is that they say, oh yeah, no, you'll lose subscribers because we're eliminating inactive accounts, so that's why the subscriber count might go down. But I know for a fact, and people have emailed me, that they're not inactive accounts, because they're commenting all the time on Wings of Pegasus on this channel. They're joining in with live streams. They're then subscribing to here and Authentic Vocal, but then get unsubscribed. So yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is. Right. Oh, heads up, the link to official Authentic Vocal in your Wings of Pegasus channel description doesn't work. Right, let me go and see what's going on with that. Well, either that's my bad typing, or that they can't have hijacked that, surely. Let's see. That Authentic Vocal. Let me see. I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to type in what, like www.youtube.com/ is it like, can I do the @authentic vocal? I'm waiting for it to show up. It took its time, but it has to admit that there is a channel called that. Right, let me save that. Right, I've done that. I don't know where that link is, whether it's on YouTube or now it's in the description below. So you guys can click on the link in the description below and let me know actually if it goes through to the to the official Authentic Vocal YouTube. Maybe somebody can just test that and let me know in the live chat room to see if it takes you through to the channel, whether it's redirecting to somewhere that doesn't exist. So anyway, let me get organized on here. I'll keep an eye on okay, I think that's coming through. Right, we are going to be jumping into this tonight, the Phil Jam. Okay, Kevin says yes, it works. Okay, great. So this will hopefully now be saved for the next live stream, and I have to remember to do it on Tuesday so that people can just go directly to it. So I don't know where the other link is. Maybe it's on the channel page of Wings of Pegasus. Oh, Angela says sorry, page not available. So for some people it's working, and maybe YouTube is stopping other people from checking it out. Oh, it's absolutely crazy. Anyway, this is going to be a massive Roxy music style backing track, Dream House Jam, and then in brackets E minor. And this is coming from Now You Shred backing tracks. I'm listening to this out of a laptop, so it might be a little bit random with the levels, and hopefully I'll be able to hear it. Can you hear this? A bit quiet maybe. So sounds like we're gonna do a semi-tone rundown, but we don't. that was that. Oh, we stopped it just in time. So, yeah, that's quite a long... there's almost 7 minutes of, I think, just the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. So, that was Massive Roxy Music Style backing track. Dreamhouse Jam, and then in brackets, E minor. And that's from Now You Shred backing tracks. So thank you, Joe, for sending that my way. And yeah, it is always the case that with the Strat, sometimes when you get into doing kind of heavier stuff, it doesn't quite give you what you want with the by doing, and you're kind of looking for a little bit of kind of extra gain or sustain, and it just kind of dies. But anyway, that was that, and that's now gone. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I'm going to be here with another video tomorrow night. Look out for that, because that is going to be one of those videos that took a very long time to put together, and I went through a lot of data, but it's just going to be the same length as other videos, but it's going to be released at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, so look out for that. So if you guys can join me again on Tuesday, it'll be much appreciated, because we'll need every single thumbs up we can get to hit the likes goal and bust out the guitar again. And yeah, we will be doing that on Tuesday. Of course, I'll be here next Saturday as well. So yeah, every time we live stream, we're trying to hit a goal, and we're trying to have a fill jam. So yeah, every single person's participation is very much appreciated. But we'll call it to a close now. So let me make sure that we are up to date with everything. And we had a couple of donations. Fernando donated $10. Thank you for that in the messages. Phil, what do you feel about small creators, sim racers, people that using AI music to try and make their small channels feel more professional? So thank you for that donation. Well, I think with that, I mean, yeah, you can disclose that it's AI, and I think when the content isn't focused on the AI part, like for example, you can disclose it and say the backing music is AI, but it's to have music in the background while I'm doing sim racing, or while I'm making the content which is about something else. So when it's kind of not being disclosed, but the music is the only focus, and yeah, when people are making money from that, that's where it is misleading. But Diamond Girl 1234 has donated $2 as well. Thank you for that in the messages. We are all here to support you, Phil. So thank you for that. And right, we are up to date. So thank you guys for tuning in. All that's left for me to say is try to stay as safe and as sane as possible in this crazy world in which we live. And I'll catch you guys at tomorrow night's video. So I'll see you then. Rock!